Oh, fuck yeah.
I don't
Um,
know why it's saying that Fleets is cooking prime gameplay when it's not the case at all.
Prime gameplay. By that we mean nothing's going to happen.
which also means, haha, if you've got Amazon Prime, drop a Prime sub on Fleet's channel.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you should totally drop prime. I need to. Hold on, let me double check this. Is it doing? No, it did it correctly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're dual streaming.
chilling dungeon diving. Yeah.
My bitrate might be going crazy though.
So Twitch is or restream is a weird thing, and you have to deal with Twitch being stupid. So you have like, it'll set your thing to about 6K and hope that,
Oh no, like everything's like 6K. Sup,
but
sup,
like
Monkey D. Rajanka, how's it doing, man?
restream will tell you that like your bitrate's wrong the whole time.
I mean, if it's okay, I'll just ignore it.
Yeah, you can just ignore it. It will tell you it's wrong, but it doesn't change anything.
That's cool.
I have a paintbrush.
So,
You are a paintbrush.
oh my god, I had to turn this down.
You're a paintbrush.
I'll paint you.
You will?
Oh.
See?
What kind of
Well,
Where's your
I got a
name?
bunch of whiteout. Hopefully it'll help make you look more like a ghost. Bam. Got him.
if we're drawing ghosts, I'm pretty good at that. Back in 2016, I won a girl over because of how good I draw a ghost. I was
Damn.
kidding. Yeah, that's how I got with Raven. Like, I just drew a ghost really good,
Just fun
then
crazy, man.
and then she turned out to be a meth head, so it didn't really.
Damn.
Yeah. Do you not know Raven was a meth head?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
Wow. I knew
Yeah.
I knew she was an alcoholic that dragged you through the bender.
Yeah, no, she
Oh, oh wow.
she was a meth addict, a heroin addict. When I broke up with her, and then this is a good part of lore for this stream.
Yeah, cool.
When I broke up with her, she convinced Kat to break up with Dimitri, and then showed up to Dimitri's place and started smashing shit 'cause she was high on meth.
Okay, what the fuck?
That I escaped a bullet.
Yeah, you certainly did. Holy shit.
You know, if there were a point where I ask if how my life could get any worse, just remember that. Remind me that I was once dating a meth head.
I mean, so was I.
Hey, do you still have all your limbs? Life could get worse.
Exactly. Can you still walk? Yes. You're fine.
Can you still see? Can you still hear? Can
Yeah.
you still taste the food that you eat?
It reminds
Life
me
could get worse.
it reminds me how one of my friends, Silver Bells, I made like an eye joke. I think it was like one of those jokes where I was making a joke about blindness.
Right.
Like you're fucking blind. And he just nonchalantly says, he's like, Fleets, dude, I only have one eye.
Does he?
Yeah. And I'm like,
More
oh my,
reason to say.
I'm like,
fuck
oh my
you
god.
for beating me in fighters that one time.
I was like, oh my god. And he's like, yeah. And I think now it's not my really business to say what happened, but basically it was a bully incident. He was being bullied and he lost an eye.
Oh.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Which by the way, bullying fucking sucks. Y'all stop
Yeah,
doing
it
it.
does.
Absolutely. As a child who grew up from bullying, fuck you.
Yeah.
As somebody who grew up bullied as well, that's why I bully bullies.
I was bullied, and then I befriended a crazy whacked out motherfucker.
I think I remember the person
biggest
you're
kid
talking
in
about.
School.
Oh, dude, yeah. We used to.
I can't remember if we've talked about him or I've actually interacted with him.
Okay, I might get bad for saying this, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Okay, we have 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm probably gonna say this just right off the bat. This might kill me like in 10 years, but I had a friend whose nickname was Cobb, which was CAWB,
Okay.
and it stood for crazy ass white boy.
Oh,
Well,
okay,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
This dude was like a redneck. He had like dudes built like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You actually absolutely have told me the story, actually.
I've streamed with him a couple times. He's
that's why I haven't interacted with him directly. I think
no,
I've
you never did. I when I used to do like webcam, I would have him sit next to me. And
was this in your old place, like way back when?
Yeah, it is old place. I'm actually in that place now.
Oh, like okay.
Yeah, I'm in that place now. I'm actually in that same room because I had to move back. I had to move back with my parents to help them. Because I used to live in my own place next to my sisters because they own a big property. I lived with my nephew at the time. Me and him had an argument. It resolved in me moving out. Then I went to go live with him for about, I think it was about a year. And then I moved back to my parents' place.
Okay.
Which, yeah, living with my best friend was I'd say is one of the darkest points in my life.
I feel like living with like best friends is absolutely not the way to go.
No, because you either stay best friends or you find out dirty, dark secrets that you shouldn't have found out about them.
Like how they piss in balls.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Oh no, see, I moved in right at the time that him and his old lady was like having it out really badly.
Okay.
And I had to act like a mediator between the two. Saying, literally just told him, I said, y'all gotta get y'all's fucking shit together.
Sort it out or fuck off.
Yeah. Also, I started drinking at the time, which I never drank before that.
I remember that there was that one night where we drank together. That was pretty fun. Was it when we played Payday 3?
Professor Finboy.
I think it was, yeah. Which I don't drink often. Like I haven't drunk anything in months. But when I occasionally do, I buy me a bottle of wine, and I drink about half of it.
You're a wine drinker.
Oh yeah, but it's not like.
I mean, fair play.
It's not really that big of a thing. I just don't drink beer. I think beer is just disgusting in my opinion.
See,
I'm British, so I have to drink beer. Otherwise, I get discounted.
I drink hard liquor, but I mix it.
I occasionally do that, but only on occasions.
What's your guys' go-to hard liquor to mix?
I have found out that rum and Dr. Pepper cream soda is really fucking good.
Dr. Pepper cream soda? That's the thing you guys have?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. It's my favorite Dr. Pepper flavor.
That's so weird. Okay.
It cuts out a lot of the bitterness of Dr. Pepper.
Oh, yeah, fair play, fair play.
Yo, Rich, you wanna run a roulette while we're talking about this?
Yeah, we can.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Disaronno and normal Coke. It tastes like Dr. Pepper. Or you could just drink
Disaronno and root beer.
Absinthe and root beer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've never really drunk any mixed drinks. When I used to live with a friend, and I would always get I would get my payday, or I get my paycheck. I would go to because I have there's a pub that I live. This pub that's literally like a half a mile away from where I live. It's like a mile, half a mile. I could walk to that pub and be like, "Hey, can I get a payday?" And it's what it is it's a shot of peanut butter whiskey with salt on the rim.
You know, what is actually one of my favorite, like, if you outside of like going for like sipping drinks, because I really like sipping like different whiskeys. That's like, if I have a choice, I would have a small glass of whiskey and I'd sip for the night. I'm basically an old man at this point.
No, you'd be Scotch if you're an old man.
Nah.
Yeah, true, yeah. One of my favorite things that we discovered at our local pub, it was like 2 years ago now. There's a thing, you know how there's Jaeger bombs?
Yeah.
There's a thing called Skittle bombs, where it's half a can of Red Bull and a shot of Contro. And it is like the most delicious shot I've ever had in my life. And I would highly recommend it. It's like Skittles, it's just sweet. There's no edge from the alcohol. It's just really sweet.
If
And
you've
it's
never had absinthe, it tastes like licorice.
Okay, so I'm already locked in. I like the sound of that. Wait, what?
And if you add root beer to it, it cuts down on the alcohol taste of the alcohol, but
Okay.
keeps the licorice taste. My
Oh, damn.
buddy is a mixologist, and he figured that out.
Let's go.
Like, all he does all day, because he's an alcoholic, all he does all day is he figures out what the hell he's going to do with liquor that he has just lying around.
My question is he a professional bartender?
He was at one point.
Damn.
And now he uses experience for some good free time.
Now he works at a store that gets all of Amazon's reject, like their resales.
Oh, okay. He's like
Those stores that have those stores that have been popping up like literally everywhere. I think there's like 30 of them.
It's like it's like a pawn shop, but it's Amazon.
Kind of. They basically get boxes upon boxes upon boxes of Amazon's like rejects, like people resending their stuff to Amazon saying, "Hey, this did not work," or "Hey, I didn't like this," and then they just throw them on tables and you sift through them. And it starts out at $15 an item, and it goes down to like $1 an item.
Man, that would suck if someone like sent back a toothbrush and they said, "Oh, it didn't work," and when they send back this white toothbrush comes back brown.
Damn, that's what I do with my free time.
There's 1 week out of the year that my buddy just hates doing it because half the boxes are sex toys.
They've been worn and used.
And Valentine's Day is not my favorite from what he's told me too, because it's like edible candy underwear and he said you get to find some weird shit. I was like, hell yeah, that sounds like fun. He was like, no, it's not fun. You have to go through these items. I think he said at one point he found a bad dragon dildo in one of them.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
He said, yeah, I'll buy this for
price.
$15. And then he said, yeah, I'll buy this for $15, and they resold it for like $200.
Oh man, that is fucking crazy.
What makes me laugh is you'll go to those stores and you'll find calendars from like 2 years ago. And you're like, no one's gonna buy this. Why the fuck would you want to keep this?
Because they don't want to lose money. But the money's already lost. It's
So
worthless.
to buy it. One time I went in there and they had it was the $6 day and they had, no joke, 10 cases of the 30 count of Monster Energy. So I bought all 10 and then split them 50-50 with my buddy.
Dude, actually, I just thought of an idea what you could do with those 2022 posters or 2020 posters.
Mm-hmm.
So this is really fucked up, but this is something that could be genuinely done with them. Let's say you say you want to play a prank on somebody, right?
Yeah.
You take their house, right? You lock all their doors, you seal all the windows. You replace all their calendars back to 2020. You get a letter saying that you got sent back in time. And you're being held captive by the shadow government because they did experiment on you, and you need to do these certain things in order to get out.
All the TV stuff is recorded footage from the COVID crisis.
Yes. And you have to do these certain things to get sent back to the present day. And if you try to escape without doing these things, there's trained snipers outside.
I would totally do that to somebody. I'm that fucked up in the head.
It'd be like an escape room, but it's fucking... It's real to them.
Speaking of which, speaking of all this stuff, I am stuck in Mother 3.
Mother 3?
The second boss sucks ass. The ghost. So I'm gonna look up a guide to figure out how to beat it. I've tried like 6 times to beat it, and I'm like, fuck this, I'm gonna look up a guide.
Would it be funny if that's not actually the boss?
Oh, it's the boss, because right after it is the next section. It's the first of like 2 bosses that you have to beat.
Remember watching Luigi Advanced go through that?
Man, I love Luby. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, Luby is a cool guy. He's a super busy dude, though.
Yeah, I went to his stream while we were chatting earlier to check in on him. I saw something he put on Twitter. That was kind of concerning.
I still don't know why they changed Twitter to X. Everyone's still gonna call it Twitter.
This fucking dumb bitch has too much money.
I mean, yeah, he has a lot of money. But, when are you gonna join a super soldier program?
Right now. He should change it to, my ex took my kids and now they don't talk to me anymore.
Okay, I got a serious question because I'm diving into comic book stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Batman or Spider-Man? Who has the more tragic story?
Well, the amount of times I've seen Uncle Ben die, I think Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was a thing that this comic book guy posted that I follow on a YouTube channel. He was like, "Who has the more sad life, Batman or Spider-Man?" 95% went Spider-Man. I'm going, well, yeah. Almost every one of Peter's like iterations has a fucked up like story.
I was gonna say, isn't all of Peter Parker's storylines at this point just him being depressed for one reason or another?
Wasn't there like one timeline where literally his love killed his love interest?
Well,
because of radioactive love juices.
yeah, there's that. But there's also
like a mutant spider.
There's also the fact that Peter met other Peters in one timeline, or in one like Convergent comic or something, and they all told him how happy they were and everything, and he was like, "Well, I just want to end it all now." And they're like, "Dude, we're joking. We do this to everyone." And then one of them goes, "Peter, I have leukemia." And I'm still fucking crying.
Oh my god.
One of them's like, "I watched Aunt May and Uncle Ben die." They're like, "All our lives suck, Peter, but we still get over it."
Makes you wonder.
I'm like, I'm waiting for the dark multiverse version of the Bat Who Laughs, but it's Spider-Man,
Oh yeah.
because that would be terrifying to think about, all the evil versions of Peter Parker there are.
There's a comic of Peter where he embraced the Venom suit and literally became a bad guy, and he was literally killing the villains off one by one until Jonas Jameson actually brought him back out of the light, brought him back to the light.
You guys heard the story about Deadpool when he killed Spider-Man that one time by taking on the symbiote? It's not working. Deadpool jumps him and just starts eating his brain.
There's another one where after the symbiote was on Deadpool, the symbiote could not get another host or anything because it was considered criminally insane because it's been attached to Deadpool. Because they take form and they gain personality based on who they attach to an extent. And it turns out being attached to Deadpool fucking sucks.
Well, yeah, because I didn't think about this, but you know how Wolverine has like the regenerative powers? He can always stay alive, right?
Yeah.
No matter how much he's killed, he'll always survive, right? Deadpool's regenerative works backwards. He's always dying. He's unable to die, but he's forever in a state of dying.
Yeah, he's in a state of undeath.
It's genuinely. I don't know if you guys have seen the new movie.
I have not, but it's probably gonna be a year or so before I actually get to watch it. I am cool with spoilers. Anyone else who's not cool with spoilers, I'm sorry.
It's not a spoiler per se, but there's a point where Wolverine turns around to Deadpool and he's like, "Oh, but the God's greatest gift is that you suck. You're a terrible person, and yet you can't die. But oh, look at that. The joke gets funnier because the joke's on us and not you."
My favorite joke in that whole movie that I've seen through clips is Short King Wolverine.
Oh my god, that's one of my favorite scenes.
Can we just say that we live in a timeline where we actually got these two actors to actually work together in a film that turned out to be really good, at least based on what I'm getting, what everyone's saying, and not
it was so good.
And not just
I've heard
some
it's
weird,
a really good movie.
Instead of one shot like Project Wolverine.
Like the amount of shit that came out of that movie. Like, I don't know if you've seen the thing where I'm not going to say the character, but the line is, "Whoa, I'm about to make my name for myself out here." Like, and that's like one of my favorite things. It's Channing Tatum, just like mashing his words together. It's so good.
I am glad that Hugh Jackman...
And you can quote me on that.
Hugh Jackman was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna play Wolverine again."
Oh, just having no one else can play him.
He was like, no,
Well,
man,
that's like
I'm never gonna be Wolverine. Deadpool comes out. Fuck.
yeah, because he actually honestly says that, hey, I asked if we could do this movie.
No, because he's seeing Deadpool and he's like, fuck, it has to happen. We gotta have Wolverine and Deadpool.
It's because it happens in the comics.
It's the best way that they could combine the Fox universe and the MCU together.
I still haven't seen No Way Home yet either. I need to.
You not seen No Way Home?
I have not.
I must say, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
But there were so many rewrites that when you watch it, there are times where you're like, wait, what? And they just kind of make it make sense. And not in a good way. It's just like, oh, well, yeah, but that happened. It's like, oh, okay. And you're like, what?
I am going to go see the new Alien movie that's coming out.
Is that Romulus?
Yes.
My eyes have been opened thanks to the lovely artist who made Rich's skull, orc skull, the lich with the bleeding nose. She is an avid lover of the Alien series, and she had opened my eyes to things that I can't unsee now ever since I see Aliens.
Like?
Right.
So here's the thing. Aliens, the entire movies, you could look at it two ways. One, it's a horror, it's an alien movie, it's sci-fi horror.
Yeah.
But you could also look at it as it's a intimate sexual movie. That the aliens themselves is a metaphor for sex. And everything that the aliens do and everything that they represent is phallic and it's like sexual. And she like pointed out, like, he says you ever notice that when the face huggers hug them, they kind of like gyrate and pulse and all that? And I'm like, yeah, that's literally like the thing having sex with you.
I mean, I could have told you that.
And it's like, you see how the aliens, they turn black and they turn, like, they're all sleek and they have this dominating force, but when they're on screen, they're really slow because they want to be gentle with you before they go in fast and hard. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't know, man. I played Alien Isolation. They weren't slow and gentle with me.
No, they weren't. They were hard and fast the whole way through with no lubrication.
The whole fucking way.
With no lube.
Well, we're talking about the films here. But no, ever since she like pointed out these certain things about like how she sees these xenomorphs as being like very like sexually attractive, I can't unsee it anymore. Every single time I see the xenomorphs in any form, I'm like, what the fuck? I can see where she's coming from. How they appear sexual.
Time to ruin that image by giving you a xenomorph that
dead ass.
I don't think you can see sexually.
I don't know, man. She
went balls deep in ruining him.
Yeah, she did. She mind fucked me in a way that left the impression.
Okay. So I'll put
Okay.
this in chat.
What do they call that when a baby's born, like a baby animal's born? Oh no, I remember it's imprinting. She imprinted the alien thing in me now.
All right, I'm putting this in share stuff for you.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's very sexual.
That is a xenomorph jockey.
Yeah. Yeah, no, unfortunately, I can't, yeah. Cannot see it. Huh. Wait. Rish. Were you in game?
Yeah, I'm in game.
So, apparently we got a penalty.
Oh, did we not notice it was commenced?
No, I hit commence. I was with...
I didn't. I'm so sorry. I was so much enjoying our song or our song and dance over here. I just didn't notice.
Man, you need to stop being sexually attractive to xenomorphs, Rish.
I'm not sexually attracted to xenomorphs. If anything, I'm terrified of them.
Dude, I was terrified of them too. Like, I still am in a way. Like, they. When I was a kid, I watched Alien vs. Predator, and that's made me afraid of the dark.
No, I'm terrified of them because there are two species of aliens in the whole span of anything in horror or the like that I do not want and I do not think we could deal with at any facet. That is xenomorphs and tyranids. Which basically means I'm terrified of xenomorphs because tyranids and xenomorphs are pretty much the goddamn same. Except for
well, unless you've seen have you seen the horror series called Species?
Yes, I like Species. It was a very good, silly series.
Species is really fucked up. Imagine being affected by an alien virus that when you sleep with somebody, it causes the other person to fucking die in a horrible, gory death. That the only way it would not be the case is if you happen to mate with someone who was compatible. But in doing so, would create an alien baby that would destroy the world.
So, this is my favorite xenomorph that is from a book. This is the Xenomorph King. Which shouldn't happen in Species. Because they are a matriarchal society.
Oh, yes.
That is from the book Rogue.
Books are always the offshoots of the original candidacy in most franchises.
Yeah.
Unless it's Final Fantasy Freddy's.
I have all the Xenomorph books, and I'm slowly reading them.
Yo, how do y'all feel about the 10-year anniversary of Final Fantasy Freddy's?
I'm old.
I wish this series would have just, stopped.
I think Scott Cawthon would have thought the same thing.
I think he's pretty much done.
Nah, he is. He's kind of like let Steel Wool make his games now, but he's kind of just...
He's still involved behind the scenes, which is like the craziest part.
He did not... When he made his game, he did not expect it to blow up like it did. He did not.
Hell, I wouldn't have either. I mean, have you looked at his track record about how many games he's made before Five Nights?
Yeah, I have. He made a couple weird mobile games.
God made this happen. He turned to Christ, and then he made these games.
I mean, yeah, it sounds like the right story.
It's literally what happened, which is so funny. He made like the old games, and people kept calling him creepy, so he like turned to God and was like, "If I don't make one more good game, like there's no purpose in my life." And then he made FNAF.
He made a game about farting in an elevator or some shit like that. Like, no joke. I watched Pirate Software
Did
do a
Pirate Software
thing
do a
on.
deep dive?
He didn't do a deep dive. He did a YouTube short, which is, I guess, part of a stream he did, where he talked about, hey,
Oh,
um,
was it one of his things where it's like go make games?
yeah, it was like, hey, think about it this way. This guy made hundreds of games. He even made one about farting in an elevator.
Because
Guess what? He made Five Nights at Freddy's.
I remember him
Don't
talking about
give up.
Undertale, and his Undertale thing was this game is the poorest coded game I've ever seen, and it's one of the most popular games on Steam. Go make games.
Yeah. I mean, he brings out good points.
There's two games that I would, if I ever do want to make them. I would make one game despite Dimitri.
Rocket Barrel, the video game.
No, it's the game about. It was a platforming game about being a ball in a toy factory. I don't know if you remember this one.
I do not know.
Okay, we were in a couple like we've talked about it a couple times, and I had like the notes. Funny enough, I still have one of the soundtracks that I made for it. But it was about like it was supposed to be a game about like a ball that was like super pissed off because the toy was like the toy was given to a kid for Christmas, but because it was just a regular ball, the kid fucking snubbed him and said, "Oh, I don't want it." So the parents like returned it back to Satisfactory. And the whole story is basically this ball that's fucking pissed off and wants to destroy the factory because he was rejected. And mechanically, the idea was that basically it was going to be a platform game that focused on bounce physics. And the power-ups would basically change the ball into a different kind of ball, like a bowling ball or a ping pong ball, a rubber ball, or... It was an interesting idea at the time.
Yeah.
There was a concept where there was a boss that you would defeat the boss, and the boss would come back 2 more times with the same mechanic, except for it would improve itself based on how you defeated it the last encounter. So like if it was an enemy that had his weak spot is his head, then he would be like, "Oh hey, I'm gonna wear a hard hat, so you can't hit my head now."
Imagine this. You make a game where you just go through a hallway and you fight a boss, but it's the same boss each time until the boss is just unbeatable. Just you can't beat him.
Imagine.
And then there's a hole to the side that says "give up," and then it resets the game over again.
It's like one of my favorite game concepts I've seen. Like people talk about. It's like imagine you play a game. You start it, the whole lore is built up to like big old bad guy, and you have to stop him. And then it turns out you're the big old bad guy, and you have to kill heroes as they come through trying to stop you, until eventually the true hero comes along and beats you.
Yeah.
Like,
you're the demon king, and they're the
Yeah.
heroes going into your dungeon.
and
I
just
feel
like
I feel like there's a couple of the games that already do that, except for they don't ever pull through with the true hero beating you. Instead, they kind of like do it like a different perspective, like, "Oh hey, your dungeon's done, but you didn't really want that dungeon in the first place. All you really wanted was a girlfriend, and the lady who you were with you the entire time. end up becoming your girlfriend, so it worked out for you.
Just imagine playing a Dark Souls style game, but your character never moves from where they're at. You're not exploring anywhere. Your world lore
Everything's
is coming
to
in.
you.
Is everything coming to you? So like everything you see is, oh, that guy must be from a different region because the way this guy's dressed, or something like that. And bits and pieces of information come to you after you beat them. I think it would be a cool concept for a game. Just, I don't think anyone will make something like that because we're at the point now in gaming where it's big, expansive world. We gotta go. You gotta make this big, huge story. Why don't we just go back to making simple, silly?
I do
games?
miss the simple. Like, it's why like with the conversation of the video game crash coming in, like the second great video game crash. I'm not surprised.
I'm not either because I have Elden Ring and a bunch of other games that I feel like playing, but at the same time, you know what I've been playing? I've been playing the Balloon Tower Defense game on my phone.
Although those are great. That's the thing. Like, I don't blame you.
But they're simple.
Yeah. Companies are overdoing it and overcharging for like what
I just want a game. I would like a game where it's Monster Hunter is a good example of this, but they're starting to complicate Monster Hunter. I don't need to know why I'm killing this thing. I just need to know kill this thing.
Oh, you're telling me you don't need to know the extensive lore about why this is important that you kill the thing and what effect you're having on the economy and the ecosystem?
No, I don't need to know any of that. What I need to know is that thing bad, go kill it. That thing hurt my tomato, go kill it.
I want you to capture this dragon because it's my daughter's birthday and she's a princess.
She really wants the dragon.
That's perfectly fine. I'll go capture the dragon.
That is dead ass one of the side quests that you can do. Because no one really reads the descriptions of the actual like side quests. You just see, oh, hunt this monster. Done.
One of them is no joke. I am terrified of spiders, and this spider moved in near me. Can you go kill it?
There's so much more complexity in simplicity, like, because it makes you start thinking about, well, what more could there be about why they asked me to do this? You start,
and then you read about
it.
Yeah, that's where I think the reading part comes in, where you could choose to read it, but you don't have to read it in order to enjoy the game. Like, yeah. I loved how Monster Hunter World put a lot of its lore in the text. Because you learn a lot about like all the fleets and why you're part of the 5th fleet and what each fleet did, but you don't know about that unless you go around interacting with NPCs and reading about it. Otherwise, the focus is the main game, which is fighting monsters.
Well, it's like going through that route is why I love games like Doom Eternal so much. Because that game is just shoot the shit out of demons, kill the shit out of demons, and if you want to know the extra lore, there are things you can interact with. They're not easy to miss. Like
Demon Souls, the whole Souls series.
Yeah,
honestly, do this perfectly, but they also have the intricacy of having complex things going on.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's still, if you want to grab giant sword and smash thing, you can go grab giant sword and smash thing. We just need simple games.
Man, y'all a bunch of Monkey D. Luffys. You know that? Y'all a bunch of Monkey D. Luffys over here.
I ain't reading that. Let me get to my adventure.
Don't need that. This girl gave me food. I'm gonna wreck the entire government. This entire kingdom.
Yeah.
Fuck this bad guy. Fuck this kingdom. Cause this girl gave me donut.
I genuinely cannot tell you a game I've played recently where I've actually legitimately taken a proper look at the story. Because they over-explain like everything.
I miss playing games like I have been going back and playing these retro games. I have missed playing games that don't give you a tutorial. They let you know what button is what, and that's as far as it goes. It's not, you're 2 hours in, by the way, you have this new mechanic.
That is genuinely one of the problems of having with Rebirth at the moment. And it's also fallen into that, you know, the yellow paint syndrome. We need the yellow paint on an object to tell you can break it, or it's where you need to go next.
Yes, I hate that one game in particular started that.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that
Uncharted.
stuff. Well, I really appreciate that stuff in Alan Wake, by the way. I would have gotten so fucking lost in that game if it wasn't for the yellow paint.
It's the thing, it works in some games, but the fact that it's becoming the norm is basically just like hand-holding the player through to the next point.
The problem I have with it, genuinely, is God of War does it great because they make it a intricate rune or whatever to for paint to tell you what you can climb on. Just the easiest way to do it is not even to paint it, is to make it an off color of whatever material it is. That's all you have to do. Don't make it yellow.
Just you know, make it a color that you would see and be like, that's different.
On a gray thing, make it kind of tannish.
Yeah. Yeah, it's where I'm at with as I say with Rebirth. It a lot of Rebirth, and don't get me wrong, I'm absolutely fucking adoring what I'm playing right now. But a lot of the yellow paint to show you where to go just genuinely feels like bad practice on terrible map design.
Another thing I like, but I also hate, is the glowy indicators that you can get.
Oh, like the ones that point you in the right direction.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like them when I'm lost. I
But when
hate them.
they're hand holding you through the whole map, telling you where to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I get you.
How you like Queen's Blood or whatever the fuck it was called?
I don't mind it. I just wish I didn't have to play it as a part of my actual campaign to get through it.
I genuinely thought it was a really cool thing to add to the game.
I'm personally not a big fan of card games and stuff like that, so playing it just feels like a chore. But also, like, yeah, it's pretty solid. But like, it's not what the fact I have to stop what I'm doing in my story progress to play Queen's Blood for like 10, 15, 20 minutes is like what gets me.
Well, one thing I enjoy about the game or the Queen's Blood that I saw, is you just build one. Once you get everything situated, build one deck, and that's all you're gonna need until the very end.
Oh yeah.
Man, fuck Chain of Memories.
Yeah, fuck Chain of Memories. I agree.
No, man.
I agree.
I beat that game recently. I fucking
People.
It ruined him. He was gonna play Birthright Sleep next, and I told him Birthright Sleep will be way better.
Birthright Sleep is infinitely better.
Dude, I need a palate cleanser. I need Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, Cage 2, absolutely. The best way to go about things.
God, it's so. No, man. Like, the grinding part of Chain of Memories was the best part of the game, okay? The grinding part of doing that game was the best part. Everything else sucks. Everything else sucks. I don't like playing a game where you're gaslighted. I just don't like that. I don't like being gaslighted throughout the entire game. And the bosses were okay, but the dueling system that they had, where you're first facing off against someone else that had their own deck of cards, that was the worst. Because nothing is more upsetting than you trying to heal yourself because you're desperately trying to heal yourself, and they fucking counter it with a 0.
And they just card break you.
They just card break you. Or even worse, what if your reload's at 3 and you're out of cards? You have to reload to 3. But guess what? While you're trying to reload, they're just unleashing attacks on you that you can't dodge out of the way. Yes, you have a dodge button, but the time that you have to dodge it, once they hit you, or once they play a single card that has a combo of 5 hits, if you get hit once, you can't dodge. You can't dodge out of the way. You gotta take all 5 hits. Which is bullshit. Why the fuck would a boss have a 0 card that hits you 13 times in a combo? Which you can only hit
your organization 13, my dude.
I know. It's cheeky, but I hate the fact that I had to play 3 cards in order to do a 3 combo where they can play 1 card and do 13.
Yeah, no, it's just...
Oh, here's a fun thing too. There's a slate you can do that can allow you to hit up to 13 times, but guess what? That slate for you to do that is its value is 6, which most bosses have 7, 8, 9 as counters, especially in the late game, and also they can use 0 to break it. So guess what? That slate's fucking useless.
Yeah, as a whole, I like GBA version, but I can't say anything because I haven't played all the way through it. I feel like
as somebody who has, Marluxia fucking sucks.
Is it just as bad on GBA over PS1?
It's worse.
PS2? Is it worse?
They made it easier on PS2.
Now,
really?
Was this Marluxia the final boss Marluxia or the dueling variant?
The final boss.
Yeah, the final boss was easy. Was practically easy because you had a lot of space to move around. Where in the GBA you did not. Everything was all like linear.
Also, the dueling one is just as bad because you have places you can move out of the way of screen wipes that you can't do in GBA.
Oh, so fun fact about screen wipes, right? Axel's screen wipe is not dodgeable, and Marluxia's screen wipe is also not dodgeable. But most of his screen wipes are based off of slates, which you could break with 0. So, as long as you have 0 cards, you're fine.
But yeah, it's a lot harder in GBA. They made a lot of things easier in PS2.
Yeah, the final boss is a freaking joke. But once I found out that he didn't have a deck, he was just a regular, like a regular type fetching boss. I was like, oh my god, my life's just got easier.
And then the Riku version on PS2 is a lot easier than the rest of the game because Riku does not add cards to his deck. You're stuck with that deck.
Oh yeah, I haven't played the Riku story because I was like, nah, I'm done. I still watched the cutscenes.
Yeah, you don't have to build a deck; it's pre-built.
Yeah, but even then, I was done playing the game. I didn't want to bother it.
No, you're good.
I just watched the cutscenes, which Fun fact, I didn't know why the hoods were very significant, but now I do. Literally the hoods, when you're wearing that, makes you blind to the organization.
Yeah.
They can't tell who you are.
Yep. That's why when you see the hoods up, unless they like cinematically show you a piece of their face, they're ambiguous for a reason.
Yeah, they're ambiguous because their organization cannot detect you. They can't sniff you out. However, as Diz has made the joke of, they can't conceal the ears. So
yeah, Mickey is definitely easier to find. Now, I will admit, out of all the like spin-offs, I'm using air quotes here, spin-offs, Days is still my favorite. Because you get to play as Roxas and you get to see the other side of what's going on during Chain of Memories.
Yeah, you can see what the organization was up to during the time of Marluxia trying to usurp.
Yep. And to be honest, the game is really, really fun. It's just you have to understand how the system works. And then another thing is each one of your Keyblades can turn into the weapons of each person from Organization 13. So you can make a Keyblade that looks like Demix's guitar.
That's cool. I like that.
And the final boss is Xion, so I mean, it's just fun. And I'm not gonna touch Recoded with a 10-foot pole because that game fucking sucks.
Well, yeah, isn't Recoded you're just playing through Kingdom Hearts 1 again?
Yep.
But as digital Sora.
Yeah, you're digital Sora. You're in freaking AI.
Isn't that where
and you're fighting digital
Naminé...
Pete and you're fighting digital Pete and digital Maleficent?
Oh yeah, and there's also do you know there was lore in a Kingdom Hearts mobile game which is forever lost?
Yep.
It's not lost, I thought it was called.
It's just not online anymore.
Yeah, you just can't do the raids and stuff.
No. There was like a Nokia Kingdom Hearts game.
Oh yeah, that was
yeah. Same with Final Fantasy XIV though.
Like whatever that game was is forever lost. No one knows.
But yeah, you can still play Unchained or whatever the fuck it was called. You just can't do it. You can still do the gacha part of it. You just can't do raids and stuff. They pretty much, it's a dead game.
You remember when Raider Z? Do you remember when Raider Z is a dead game, Felix?
Yeah.
I remember only playing Raiders. I remember only playing Raider Z because it just reminded me of Monster Hunter.
The devs are working on getting it back.
I'm not really, because the last time I played it, it was okay, but I'm at a point where I'll just play fucking Final Fantasy. 14's my MMO fix. I'm happy with it.
I just prefer the gameplay loop of Tower Fantasy.
I wonder if you would have enjoyed being a tank.
I don't think you have the attention span to be a tank.
No, absolutely not.
Oh yeah, it's fair. It does get hectic later. Dear God, don't ever become a healer.
Yeah, healing sucks.
Healing is anxiety. I've been a healer.
As much as I enjoy being a healer, after Heaven's Word, I tap out. Yeah, after Heaven's Word, I gotta tap out. So, guys, have you been enjoying the podcast we are doing currently?
It's a really cool podcast. I'm glad to be part of this.
I don't call this a podcast.
Yeah, there's not.
I don't know. I don't know what this is. I'm just chilling, waiting 25 minutes to join a fucking dungeon.
Right. It was my bad for enjoying the conversation and forgetting that we're playing a video game.
SMH.
Yeah, SMH, man. What the fuck?
I'm so sorry. I feel so bad.
Why would you feel bad?
I don't know. Guilt.
Oh shit. Okay, there it goes. Commence.
I have hit commence. I am in. I am the Pictomancer.
Felix, you can look in the live stream either on YouTube or Twitch if you want to see the dungeon.
I have it open. Let's go.
What is this? Oh my god, it's Snowcloak. What the fuck? Man. Man. This is not even... This is in base game, I think.
Yeah, this is a base game. Because we're level 50.
Yeah, this is post... This is like in-game. Base game. This is like one of the ones you do before you go to the expansion.
This is right before Shiva.
Yeah. That's one cool thing, if you like the summons. Do you like the summons, Felix?
I like Bahamut and the other Bahamut and the third Bahamut. Maybe the fourth Bahamut?
There's 6 Bahamut's.
I like how all the primals in this game are all the summons from the Final Fantasy series. So I just like the fact it's like, oh hey, all the big bosses are all the summons. So yeah, eventually, yeah, you fight Bahamut.
He's locked in a raid.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's a good reason.
I mean, yeah. It's Bahamut.
The 3 big ones.
I don't have my pallets. This fucking sucks. Look at this. Woo!
Don't feel bad. I don't have my sin gauge. So all I could do is basic bitch moves. I'm doing moves that attacks multiple enemies at once. Tenga Goken.
So I can paint colors, and the colors do things.
You know, it's kind of weird to say, but I get the reason why everybody kind of forgets about Stormblood.
I very much enjoyed Stormblood.
I have a question about Dawn Trail.
Yeah.
What's up?
People say bad.
I don't know. Not there yet.
I haven't touched it yet.
Okay.
But from what I understand, it's not as good as the previous expansion.
Which is completely understandable because that was the finale.
Yeah. How the fuck can you compare it to an expansion that literally brought the end to 4 to 5 expansions worth of like plot?
A 10-year arc.
Yeah. kind of unfair.
I have heard Dawn Trail was good, but I didn't hear it was excellent. I just heard it was good.
Look, all I want to know is whether or not the raids are good. That's all I care about right now.
The raid looks badass.
Because raids are very important. Oh, hey, yeah, that reminds me. Fucking Shadowbringers has a near automata raid.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you wanted to do that at some point together.
Dude, yeah, I would love to. I love the raids in this game, okay? Are you kidding me? I love raids because the random people that you run into in this game are funny as hell. Like, yeah, literally, we had, I think it was, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Void Ark. We ran into a dude who was role-playing as Shaggy.
That is awesome.
So you just keep on hearing, oh, geez, Scoob. This boss is doing its ultimate move. Oh, I died. I was not watching my health. Whoops.
It's alright, our healer died too. Yeah, I need to finish Void Ark.
Void Ark's okay. My favorite raid is in the expansion. Fucking Alexander.
I like Alexander. I need to finish Alexander at some point too.
Felix, you know the summon Alexander?
Yeah.
You know the giant like castle mech
robot?
Yes, sir.
Dude, there's a raid where you go inside that motherfucker and fight.
Goddamn. I love to fight inside a motherfucker.
And you fight and you face off against, I kid you not, like Warhammer equivalent of, like, you know how the goblins look like in this game, right?
I think so. Maybe.
Damn, the tank's taking punishment. What the fuck?
Well, he is doing really bad pulls.
Might do second wind. What class is he?
Dark Knight.
Oh, okay, that explains so much. I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck is his HP low? I'm thinking, oh yeah, he's intentionally getting himself hurt. Damn Dark Knights. Him and white mages do not clash well together. Nah, man, it would have been more beneficial if I was like, yeah, he's gonna die. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, here it comes. Oh, shit. Never mind, he's alive.
Have you been noticing what the fuck I'm doing?
No.
On my character? It's so stupid, I love it.
What are you doing?
So, watch what I do to this guy. I throw bat wings at him. Now I'm gonna summon a Moogle.
Moogle shoots a laser.
And now I'm gonna paint a hammer. I'm gonna add striking muse. Now I'm gonna go up here. Gonna hit him with the hammer.
That does seem fun.
Hit him with the hammer. Hit him with the hammer. Hit you with the hammer. So I have half my spells that I can do.
Oh yeah.
I could also do blizzard, stone, and thunder as well, but I can't do them currently. It's been so long since I've done this. I don't know what the hell.
Oh, we lost our healer. Shit.
Yep. And unfortunately, I can't play pseudo healer because I'm not banning summoner.
God, why you gotta be like that, man? Why can't you just red mage?
Because I hate red mage.
It's fair.
And it's not for the reason people think. I just don't like red mage.
I mean, yeah, I get that. I'm the same way. I don't like playing the balancing game. It is a cool looking class. Not gonna lie. God.
It's not even that. I don't like playing. If I'm going to play a disciple of magic, I want to be a disciple of magic. I don't want to be a halfway in between.
So, what would you call a black mage then? A disciple of magic?
You're not swinging a sword and half of your moves are on insta cooldown because you're swinging the fucking sword. So yes, you're a disciple of magic. I don't like hybrid classes like red mage, personally.
Well, what would it make tank? Would that make tank a hybrid class as well?
Tank is different because
no, not tank. Sorry, gunbreaker. My brain farted for a moment.
Gunbreaker's different in my books because
Are you waiting?
No, I'm running to you guys.
Okay. I just saw you like you're faded out. I was like, wait, is he?
I died and I had to come back to you guys. But no, Gunbreaker is a hybrid class, but it's a hybrid class in a different way. Because you're still a tank, regardless of what you're doing. You're still pulling the aggro.
Excuse me, I think Sage is considered a hybrid class.
Sage is a DPS healer. There's no way around that. But red mage, half its moves are casting, half of its moves are something else. Whereas, even as Sage, you're still casting something, and it's not purely instant. Plus, you have a fucking laser gun that goes pew pew. That's gonna be completely different than me and little Johnny over there swinging our swords and having to balance light and dark. Dancer is a DPS support. So is Bard.
It is the one reason why I refuse to be a bard.
Why? Because you don't want to play support?
No, because I want to do the damage. I want to be DPS, which means damage per second. I want to do the most damage.
Okay. Do what you want, nerd.
Excuse me, I will stand in my circle, get away from my ley line, thank you. What's that? What's that? The boss is gonna shoot a fuck you laser? You're telling me to move? But no, I'm gonna lose my ley lines.
It's a good thing you can change ley lines. You can move them now.
Yeah. That's one thing that's added to Black Mage, was cool.
Now, I will never be able to play this longer, but I very much enjoy this class.
Oh, dude, I watched the Demon Slayer movie yesterday.
Oh, the Mugen Train.
The Mugen Train. Yeah. I didn't know that movies are now considered. You have to watch it in order to continue the series. It's kind of dumb if you think about it.
You don't have to. The first part of the season 2 is the movie.
Yeah, but that means you have to watch the movie in order to. Unless you talk about season 2, just kind of abridges it.
No, like the first 3 or 4 episodes of season 2 are the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Then what's the point of watching the movie?
Because the people who wanted to watch it early.
Money.
No, it does it like it does a super thing where you're better off watching. Like, is it literally the same as the movie, or?
They add more stuff in this show version.
Oh, okay, shit. Okay, then I shouldn't have watched the movie. Okay.
I mean, yeah, you could have messaged me with a gripe. I would have told you that too.
Ah, fuck, I like the movie.
It was a good movie.
I like how the fact the solution. How do you wake yourself up from a dream that you can't wake yourself up from? You kill yourself. And literally the guy is like, wait, this guy's immune to my spell now? There's no way. Oh god, I'm about to die.
I died.
I'm dead. Thank you for the resurrection. Yes, I feel the power. The power coursing through my veins. Instantly dies.
Just gonna take a nap here. It's all good.
By the way, Fenware freaking sucks if you're trying to solo this boss.
Yeah, it does.
Yes. Damn it, still got frozen. How do y'all feel about Dragon Ball Diamond becoming a thing?
I'm excited for it.
Same.
It's not what we wanted, but I'm willing to accept what is essentially Toriyama's last bit of work he made before.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely wondering if Dragon Ball is like if Dragon Ball Z as a franchise is going to continue forward without him.
Has the manga continued without him?
The manga took a hiatus, but I'm pretty sure it's coming back soon. Because he did give Toyotaro the groundworks to make it continue. He gave him like the beginning and end point of the manga, so. But I fear that the Dragon Ball franchise is gonna go the same way that like Marvel stuff. Or what? Like with like Stan Lee, they ignored what Stan Lee wanted. They just started making shit. I feel like that's gonna be the way for Dragon Ball these days, and it's gonna get terrible and worse and awful, and it's gonna be run into the ground. And it's not gonna be what
At least Berserk has kept the same thing tonally after he passed. Yeah. They respected him enough to do that.
Yeah, no, they want to end it exactly the way how he wanted it ended because of the amount of dedication that was done.
It does help. He had 30 years worth of manuscripts. Like, he had a plan in mind and had everything written down the way he wanted it to end. And
Dude, I genuinely think that Guts is going to die at the end. There's no way around it.
the ending of the show, or the ending of the thing, has to be that they basically it's a mutual killing.
I'm thinking Guts is gonna die. Griffiths is gonna die.
It's going to be a mutual killing. Like, they're going to stab into each other, and it's going to be the end. Or it could end the exact opposite way that we all think, and Griffith wins.
God, that'd be terrible.
Like, genuinely, it's something that could happen. Because, think about it this way. Griffith has an army he's building.
I mean,
Guts doesn't really have an army. He has his buddies. But he's essentially fighting a nation by himself.
Yeah, I didn't know what happened at because I don't know what he's doing right now. The only thing I know was that Casca got kidnapped, and that was it.
Yep,
That's
she got taken. The last I saw, and then it became a bitch and I have to find. Casca gets taken, and Guts puts his sword down. And the next chapter was like everyone else trying to get him to take back the sword.
Yeah, dude's tired of fighting.
Well, think of it this way. The love of your life just got taken away. And there was nothing you could do to stop it. And you've been hyping up that you're going to be able to do something about it. You're going to stop it, and then you just gained your ability to slightly control your armor, and then everything just falls apart right there. You couldn't save the love of your life. Yeah, I'd give up too.
Also, she didn't really even want to see him in the first place.
Nope.
Because she remembers all the horrible things that he did.
Yep.
Also, you find out that the little child that she's been looking around was Griffith the entire time.
Yep.
And Griffith was just owning up to, I don't know what side of this boy is, but now I can't kill neither one of you.
So I'm just gonna take you away. Bye.
I'm gonna take you away because I love you. I love you as a mother figure.
Not only that, but at the same time, it's what he wants, so I'm gonna take it away from him. By the way, this is my demon army. Say hi.
Yeah, Guts seen that demon on him before when he got the armor.
Yeah, but it's still funny.
It is. Oh, hey, this is a demon army that everyone sees as angels.
Yeah, this is Zod. You remember Zod, right? Yeah, this is Zod.
Hey, Felix. You want to hear some funny lore in Final Fantasy XIV? You see these grass statues?
Yeah.
They're people. They played a game with the fairies, and they lost, so they became these. Ain't that kind of spooky?
I'm gonna be honest. Cut out for a bit.
What?
All I had was, ain't that kind of spooky?
Oh
There was
no.
nothing
Okay.
before that.
Okay. Let me reiterate. This grass statue here, right? They're people. The fairies turned them into this.
Right. Okay. So they're like grass octoroks?
Yeah, they can't move. They're just plant statues.
Damn.
Yeah, pixies are fucked up. If you play a game with them and you lose the game, you turn into one of them.
Hell yeah.
They're you're basically dead. I mean, you're not dead, but yeah, once you get turned into that, there's no reversing it. They don't move.
Well, I'm going to go to bed, and I'll probably be playing it tomorrow. Probably earlier too.
Sounds good. I'm thinking about switching to something else, actually.
Which thing you're switching to? Minecraft?
I don't know. You got any ideas, Felix?
Fighter
I
C?
think you should play hardest difficulty on KH2 and skip right ahead to Sephiroth fight.
Play on the hardest difficulty and go straight to Sephiroth.
Yeah. I know. It's easy task, but
Yeah, fairly easy. You got another suggestion?
Birth by Sleep.
by Shalipu.
Sleep on the birth.
Why can't y'all just recommend me something easy, like Ocarina of Time or something? Damn
You should
it.
100% Ocarina of Time
Oh
in
God,
the
no.
fastest way possible.
Oh God, no. What do you think? What do you think I am, Dimitri?
I
No,
want
'cause
you
at
to.
least you do it.
I want you to start Kingdom Hearts 2 on critical.
No, I just spent 2 hours doing the Roxas thing. I'm not doing it again.
You should just play Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, just play Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, I like to play Kingdom Hearts 2. We can talk about hearts and darkness and
And kingdoms
The
with hearts.
fartness.
darkness and darkness. Do I need to change thumbnails?
No.
You don't have to, but your YouTube stream will have the same thumbnail all the way through.
That's fine.
That's fine.
There's Final Fantasy characters in there.
Apparently, the next game's not gonna have Final Fantasy characters.
Elaborate.
They're going a different route, from my understanding, with everything. That's why the Final Fantasy characters weren't in Kingdom Hearts 3 until the very, very end.
And then the
Because-
DLC.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's because Nomura said, Final Fantasy already has their own game. I want to make my game.
It doesn't make any sense at all.
He was like, I want to make my characters have their own game or some shit like that. Everyone else has their own lore and everything to them. They're their own standalone thing.
But Kingdom Hearts is it's a collaborative game from the start.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to give up Disney money, or maybe he does. I don't know what Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to look like.
Is Kingdom Hearts 4 gonna have any Disney in it? Cause I thought for sure. Cause I've heard the opposite. I heard that they were gonna lean more into Final Fantasy instead of Kingdom Hearts.
They're probably going to have their own original stuff going on, more Square properties.
Start collabing with Bravely Default.
Well, I was more leaning towards like The World Ends with You.
World Ends with You, Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, stuff like that. That'd be fun.
Oh my god! Imagine Donald and Goofy looking at fucking what's his name?
Frog. Berg.
What's the name of the final boss of Chrono Trigger?
Oh god.
I was gonna say Gygas, except for that was Earthbound.
Yeah.
Hold on. Final boss of Chrono Trigger. Lavos.
Lavos.
Yeah. I can imagine Donald could be looking at Lavos saying, "What is that?"
And then you finally hear Donald cuss, "What the
fuck?" Lava screams, starts shooting fire everywhere.
And Donald starts shitting his pants.
This is darkness. Lavos has become heartless.
Lavos has become heartless. Oh no. Not much has changed. he's just darker, has the heartless symbol on him. It's like he was scary enough already. Now he's scary.
He will devour the Kingdom Heart. He will become a god.
So my only question is, are we gonna see more things about the Master?
Oh my god. Don't even get me started on that. Oh no.
Because I think this whole next arc is supposed to be around him or some shit. But I'm gonna dip out of here and I'm probably gonna watch you play before I go to bed.
Let's see Matt play the video game.
Yeah. And you can tell
the only challenge is you can only use Kingdom Key until the end.
Oh, that's actually really fun to play.
Of course you would say that.
Of course I would, yeah. I genuinely, like, no, for real, that is a really cool way to play the game.
Have you played the Kingdom Hearts randomizers?
Yes. I love them.
I have learned from watching somebody, they're a great way to remember where chests are.
Yes. Oh, 100%.
And how to power level the game.
Fun fact, the music was just playing in the background. And that's immediately VOD mute.
Yep.
Wait. Okay. For a moment there, I thought I was flipping out for a moment. I was like, wait, what the shit?
Alright. Night, y'all.
Night, Rish.
Nah, buddy.
Now Rish is gone.
Yeah, we can say yep.
Now we can say horrible things about him.
Whose name is Rish.
You know he's an orc, right?
Wow.
Yeah. It
Wow.
might come to a surprise, but yeah, he's an orc.
That's fucking crazy.
Does that visibly shake you?
I am shaking in my boots right now. I'm not wearing boots, so the fact that I'm shaking in them is crazy.
It shook you so much that you had to shake your like you had to put boots on to shake them.
Yeah. Fucking crazy, man.
What is all this shit here? I don't know what none of this is. I'm ignoring it. What are all these abilities? I don't need to know about any of this. This is not important to the lore. What are all these abilities? What is combo boost? Do I need to put on combo boost?
Have you? Yeah, I was gonna say. Rich said you can't see game, and I wasn't sure if I was just behind.
Can game? Oh, that's why. There. Is that better?
We can see it now. Woo!
Yay! I'll go. There goes. I got experience boost. I could have combo boost, but would that really matter?
Combo boost. Combo boost is my go-to.
But if I need to use, well, I won't be able to do combo boost. I'll have to get rid of. I'll have to get rid of guard, scan, and area recovery. I just need to grind. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
You have to leave.
I could do Blizzard. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
You have to leave the house.
I gotta go to the Bailey. Heartless! 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 Do you know how relieved I am to actually... You know how like fucking relieved I am to fucking play this game after playing Kingdom Memories?
How relieved you feel to play a kid game?
To actually play a Kingdom Hearts game? Oh shit. Not only that, but this game just feels different. Entirely.
It's such a shame that like Kingdom Hearts 3 is the best game and they absolutely strayed away from the good parts of this game.
Someone told me you could turn off drives in that game.
You can, yes. You can use pro codes.
Now, is pro codes considered cheating?
No, pro codes are basically something that came out in the DLC to fix like a lot of the issues.
If only
pro codes are basically extra hard mode that you can set your defense. Like where I'm at right now, so I'm playing 3 in my downtime. You can do like pro codes, so your defense stat is constantly 0.
Oof.
Like stuff like that. That's what pro codes can do. And
oh no, it's Leon!
That didn't come out until I think a year and a bit after it came out.
We want to restore Hollow Bastion to
One
what it
thing
used to
I
be.
do really
knows?
like
Maybe even
3
something better.
for what it is,
There's
but
still a lot to
there's
do,
so many issues with it
but
that
I'm
it's
sure we
just
can
like
handle everything. Except for
they
that.
could have just made a
And
decent
that.
game instead of what the fuck came out of 3 after you disable half the bonus shit.
We'll handle them.
Well, that's good to hear. So, Sora, do you know what's going on then?
There's this guy, Pete, who's been going around plotting with the Heartless. But he's not smart enough to tie his own shoes. The ones we need to worry about are the nobodies.
Dude, it is. I have not played Kingdom Hearts 2 for such a long time. I'm not familiar with the plot of this at all.
You're doing well.
Who's that?
This calls for a celebration.
It's called for celebration. Time to fight nobodies. Are nobodies in Kingdom Hearts 3? I will take the silence as a yes.
Wait, sorry?
Are there nobodies in Kingdom Hearts 3?
Yes. They are, indeed.
Actually, okay, I need to ask some questions about 3, because I have not looked at anything about 3. Besides, I got spoiled with the final boss. Is the enemies in Kingdom Hearts 3, is it just, like, nobodies and Heartless, or do they, like, add Unversed in there, too?
I'm pretty sure the Unversed are in there, too.
Oh god, I'm getting my ass kicked.
It's just like everything's there.
How did Donald get a level up? What the fuck? He's not even here. I've learned fire from this for some reason. It's because I was fighting with Leon and he had a gun blade.
Were it only in
You got the fire blade.
capable hands.
Show yourselves.
Organization 13!
Good. Now we can settle this.
What a shame. And here I thought we could be friends.
Stop! What's the big idea?
Oopsie daisy.
Move!
Now, do you think that's polite? Shutting me down like that?
I said get out of the way!
As if. You can talk all you want, but that won't change a thing.
Then we're gonna make you move.
See, that would work if I were just any old dude. Except I'm not. I'm with the organization. Nothing any old about me.
Huh. Tough talk for someone who stood on the sidelines while his nobody flunkies did the fighting.
Oh dear. I think you got the wrong impression.
You gonna cry?
As if. Why don't I remind you how tough the crowd you're dealing with really is?
Remind me?
That's right! Used to give me that same exact look.
I guess you think you can psych me out by saying really random stuff.
Gee, I just don't know. Be a good boy now.
Oh, who was that?
Which one was it?
Weird. Who gave him
What
the
did he
same
say?
look?
You know, I think he was just trying to confuse you.
Yeah,
I'm thinking it's
You're
Zigbar.
only one me. The
But-
Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee honorary member.
Wow.
Huh?
What's this?
Gorge, you think?
You know, I'm trying to wrap my mind around like the whole point of Keyblades.
Oh, now I get it.
The most important reason is cool weapon,
That must have been the
kill
gate
guy.
Sid talked about.
stop darkness,
Sorry to
but
run,
also,
Leon.
oh no,
But other worlds
we're
are
all the
calling.
bad guys, but also good guys.
Organization 13. They look tough. Be careful out there.
See you soon.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Like, so originally the Keyblades, they sealed the Sora's objective was to go around and seal the hearts of worlds because if Heartless get in there, it corrupts the world and causes the world to just be destroyed.
He's straight as an arrow. He's pure of heart.
Closes the
Unlike all of us here.
heart of the planet,
Better be,
of the
or else
world.
he's worthless. I truly hope he's enjoying himself on his adventure. Maybe he'd like a hand to determine his fate.
Shut the fuck up. Put that card away.
As long as it works.
Shut the
in our
fuck up.
favor, we can let him do what he wants for now. Then we'll all jump in if needed.
Those are bold words coming from you. Are you saying you'll volunteer to take care of it if things go wrong? Huh?
What? Me? No, you have the wrong guy. I'm not comfortable with that.
You act as though you have a conscience. When was the last time any one of us felt anything?
Truer words were never spoken. Well, I suppose the fun will have to wait.
These cards are triggering me.
To those who lose their true purpose, inevitably, they destroy themselves.
Gentlemen, the hero of the Keyblade has embarked on a new adventure. Make sure it is one he will remember. Now go.
Organization 13 is a cool group.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what happened to Twilight Town? It's gone.
We gotta fly the gummy ship now. So the question is, should we go to this Rose Town or should we go to Chinatown?
Go to Chinatown.
Let's use the
Get
first
some
one to go to.
dumplings.
Oh hey, I can build the ship, which I'm not going to. I'm too lazy.
Bring it on.
Would you say the second game's gummy ship missions were better than the first?
Yes, infinitely.
I feel like it really leaned harder in the on-rail shooter. It made it much more dynamic.
This is the only game with a gameplay like this. Oh, actually grind.
I did like the building part of gummy ships.
KH2 has the easiest gummy ship build though. Just make a donut. Make a big circle, and the enemies can't hit you because your hitbox is in the center, or is where the ship is. So if you make a giant donut, they'll aim at the center of you. So if you build it so there's nothing in the center, you don't get hit.
Yeah, but what if you move and it hits the ring?
The likelihood of you getting hit is so low, considering I play it so fast and loose. I haven't been hit. Wait, Rish, you don't like Kingdom Hearts 3's gummy ship? I quite liked it. It's not as open, it's not as fun, but I do like how it plays out.
So this ultimately proves that nobody starships are more terrifying than the heartless starships.
Absolutely.
It's kind of funny. Now, design-wise, which do you think is better, Heartless or Nobody's?
I like Heartless's design. Nobody designs more.
Really? Why would you say that?
Oh, just in general, I think the designs are a lot cleaner. I got a, just in general. I got really bored of this standard Heartless designs.
You like how like slim they are and they like twist around, they morph about.
Yeah, they're very fuckable.
Damn. Zippers and all.
Sure. I haven't
Zippers and all.
I have to take my father's place to preserve the Fa family honor. I just hope I don't get discovered.
Whatever, you're just scared, admit it.
Aren't you?
Huh?
This is actually one of my favorite worlds that I remember. I like this one,
This is a very cool one.
and I liked the Lion King one.
Gorge, maybe we better look before we leap.
God, I can't remember how many worlds there are in this game.
Say that again, sorry?
I can't remember how many worlds there are in this game.
Mushu? That's right. I know you heard of me. I'm little, lethal, and legendary. Now y'all scram before I get my dragon down.
Oh my god.
Hey, Mushu, we missed you.
There's this one.
Yeah, well, you better hope I miss you, or else you're
Beauty Beast, Pirates of the Caribbean,
Like 16, I want to say.
Agrabah,
know them. Man, we used to kick all kinds
Halloween
of damn
Town.
butt together.
She got
You know I help these guys out of a lot of tight spots. Cause I'm a mighty dragon.
Land of Dragons, Beast Castle, Pirates of the
Something like that. And you are?
I'm Mulan.
As cool as it was,
no,
Pirates of the Caribbean
I-
was the
I
least
mean-
least favorite one, I think.
Yeah, it was kind of weak.
Just Ping.
Is it,
I am
yeah,
Ping,
so
son of Fazu.
Pilot
You know
Town,
Mushu?
Hollow
Mushu's one of
Bastion,
my family's guardians.
Land of Dragons, East Castle,
important as a family guardian.
Olympus. Yeah, that's one. Yeah.
Yeah, because that one you play more. It's less so the Olympus area and more of the Land of the Dead.
The Underworld. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds fair.
Disney Castle into Timeless River, Halloween Town, Agrabah,
Would you join us? It would be easier to fit in
Port
if I'm with guys
Royal,
like you.
Pride Rock, Space Paranoid, which counts. I would count as an extension of Hollow Bastion.
Yeah,
Well, it
because
never was, being the end.
You didn't notice?
And then you've got 100 Acre Wood and
I think it's working.
Atlantis.
you know, now thinking about it, they I don't know what I feel like they focus more on Pixar worlds in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
They really missed the chance to really highlight some movies that didn't sell well.
Oh yeah.
If that's the case, because I get you know that they want to highlight their great the greatest ones because it's good for nostalgic reasons. But come on now, we could have had a Treasure Planet world.
Oh yeah.
That would have been cool looking. Or freaking it would be really weird if they did the Black Cauldron.
It's just the way they see how to make money and they just go for it.
Yeah, because Frozen was so damn successful, everything had to be Frozen.
Anyway, my guy, it is about 10:06, so I should probably go lay down.
It's cool. I'm gonna play until I get to a stopping point here, and I'm probably gonna wrap it up.
Sounds good. Well, have a good rest of your stream. Rish says he's wasted his points because you have Donald in your team and he banned having Donald in your team.
Oh, I can fix that.
You don't have to go there. You can do it in your quick bar, in your like action bar.
What's my action bar?
It's when you press it where you press attack.
Yeah.
If you scroll down to pi.
Goofy.
There you go.
There you go, Rish.
See,
justice has been served.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm gonna head off. Have a good rest of your stream. And I'll yeah, if you're looking to do anything in the next couple of days, hit me up. If it's just like another one like this where we chill.
It'll likely. I might actually bug you for a Mario stream.
What kind of Mario stream though? What we plan? Or should we leave that up to the stream to get hyped up about for our return to Mario?
Fucking do Super Mario World, but we actually play through the game.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, I'm looking into. I'm trying to work out Fallout mods at the moment. So between that and the other half being back from a holiday, I'll kind of be around, but I'll be limited. I won't be like how last week I've been like just free to do whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I'll be limited to whatever the fuck, but we'll sort something out.
We'll work something out.
Time.
We'll work it out. I'm mostly free on the weekends. Sometimes I'm free on weekday evenings.
Yeah, that's my problem because like weekends are like my weak point. Weekdays are like where I'm mostly at these days.
Yeah, so we'll work something out.
Yeah, and then her birthday's coming up, so I'm probably gonna be away from Monday So I don't know. We'll figure it out. Either way.
Yeah. No,
We've got time. There's no rush to make it happen. So.
Yep.
Yeah. Have a good rest of your stream.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for having me.
No problem.
And yeah. See you later. Bye, stream.
He's gone. Finally, I am free. I am free. His finboy wiles will not get to me. I'm joking. He's an awesome friend. Still is an awesome friend. No Donald. Only Goofy and Ping. I would buy none of this. I'm stingy with my money. Actually, I should probably start buying stuff now. I can wear the champion belt. Hell yeah. Yeah, fuck that guy. Yeah, as soon as we get to the next save point, it's probably gonna be a good time. Oh yeah, cutscene time, baby.
Remember, girl, Manly.
Remember Manly.
About time we got some grub.
Hey, no cutting.
Damn! Oh! Oh, he just... I wouldn't hesitate to punch a kid.
Space in line.
Wonder what they're serving for lunch today. Knuckle sandwiches.
That does it.
Where's Goofy in all this?
Please.
Oh.
Please.
What a girl.
Knock it off.
Knock what off?
You punched me.
What a shrimp! Who you calling a shrimp, Panda Lips? I'm a bona fide guardian dragon.
Let's just get back in line, okay?
Whose side are you on? I just got slugged.
Want some more?
Soldiers, get back in line.
No using the attack button. Fuck. Okay. Damn, you making this last 40 minutes. Make this last minutes pretty hell. Okay. Fun fact about the voice actor of, I think his name was Shu. That's his regular voice. That voice where it sounds all rugged and yelled at. That's his actual regular voice. Oh, great. Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh. It kind of works differently here. This is a problem. Uh-oh. Well, I can't attack anymore because I'm gonna lose this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it me, or is she just taking a beating for no reason? Yeah, she's not even, like, moving at all. Like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Cool, morale's low. That's wonderful. Sure, Donald Goofy. Your battle skills are encouraging. My name is I am the son of Fozzie. You should return home. Yeah, I would ask you to return home too if you spent your time less time fighting and more time getting hit relentlessly. Let's see. If what would be an advance party? Scout out the mountain for troops. Okay. I remember when Moonlight came out, it was such an awesome movie. It had a strong message. Everything kind of worked out for it. And then the new one came out. I didn't get to watch it, but from what I heard, it was kind of rough. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can customize party. I thought, oh, here it is, config. Is this it? Have the look of the command chain world visited. I like that. I thought for sure you can customize. Maybe I'm thinking of the original Kingdom Hearts because you could change how their behavior was in the original game. Ah, okay. That's where it is right there. Fight with their individual techniques. Concentrate attacks on Sora's target. Yeah, like, I usually keep things on while Sora attacks, party members will support him. Yeah, so that there is the modification there. Let me see what Pings is. Pings technic attacks. The Technic Fighter. I like how you could customize it, but usually I keep it at default because I feel like that was the game's original intention. But it's still cool that it would be done that way. Okay, I think there should be a save point around here, I think. There's not? Because there isn't one. What are you doing here? You can see a burned down village from this thicket. Shan Yu did that. His army will stop at nothing to invade our country. Oh damn, you can see the burned down village. Wow. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and save it here and end the stream. Alright, thank you very much for coming by. I've got to run, because I've got to get some sleep in. Because it's actually 1 in the morning for me. And I'm going to be soon returning to work. But I have 1 day left, so I'm going to spend that time resting up for it. So I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye!